it's Precision
and Folly.
The recipes of the day will be
How to make chocolate spread.
we're gonna start with a simple one.
And then we'll teach you how to make a more fancy one.
So if you're interested,
Keep watching!
Okay, so for this recipe you will need 1 cup of praline chocolate, a third cup of dark chocolate, here it's 70%, 3/4 cups of sweetened condensed milk, and a third cup of butter. First you want to melt both chocolates together. We will use bain-marie technique. It's really simple, don't worry. In a saucepan, bring a small amount of water to a boil, then put a bowl above, but you don't want the water to touch the bowl. Put both chocolates in the bowl and let it melt. Don't forget to stir while the chocolates are melting. When the chocolate is smooth and shiny, you can add the sweetened condensed milk and the butter. It's gonna become thicker with a weird consistency, but don't worry, it's okay. Everything is under control. Now you can see it's super shiny. Let it cook for a few minutes while stirring from time to time. Watch your fingers, the bowl is really hot. Last step, transfer the mixture into a clean and sterilized jar. Done!
That looked just delicious. Yummy. So now, if you want to try something a bit different, it's time for the pecans and maple syrup chocolate spread. Let's go. So for this second recipe, you will need a cup plus a third of a cup of chocolate. As you can see, we decided to use 2 different types of chocolate, and you can do as you wish according to what you prefer. Half a cup of sweetened condensed milk, a third of a cup of maple syrup, 2/3 a cup of pecans, and half a cup of butter. So for this second recipe, you want to start exactly the same way and put some water to a boil. In this recipe, you will have to heat 2 things at the same time. You will put the pecans in a pan and the 2 chocolates in a bowl. So you want the chocolate to melt and you need to heat the pecans. You don't want them to become black, obviously. You just want them to slightly change color. As the chocolate melts, you want to stir from time to time to make sure it's not sticky or burning. And as previously, watch your fingers, it's hot. Just as in the previous recipe, once the chocolate is completely melted, you want to add the butter and the sweetened condensed milk all at once. Then you have to stir from time to time as it melts and combines all together. The consistency, again, is going to be a bit strange. It might be sticky and extremely thick, but you need to keep stirring and to let it cook for between 5 and 10 minutes. The consistency is going to become much more shiny and bright, and it's going to be delicious. Now, as you can see, the pecans are ready. They now have a golden brown color, which is exactly what we want. Now you want to put the pecans into a bowl. Again, watch your fingers, and you're going to add all the maple syrup on the pecans. It's going to smell delicious. What you want to do next is put the mixture of pecans and maple syrup in a mixer and mix it all together until you end up with a sort of very smooth paste. Then, to that paste, you are going to add the chocolate, butter, sweetened condensed milk mixture, which should have become shiny and bright, and you need to now give it a good stir and combine all the ingredients together. You might notice that this chocolate spread is much darker in color than the previous one. It's because for this one, we have decided to use a different type of chocolate. This one is 70% cocoa, so it's much darker in color. And now all you have left to do is to pour your mixture into a jar. And voila, it's done.
that was it.
Easy, right?
If you liked this video and if you try it at home,
then don't forget to let us know in the comments.
And if you want to see more recipes,
then we'll see you next time on the channel. Bye!